Within this school is a world very few on the outside are aware of. Not many venture in, and not many venture out. I have discovered this world, and I want to share it with you. This world, really it's a classroom, is the one occupied by the special education students here at LCHS. My journey into their world began last summer when I signed up to volunteer at Club 21, a center for people with Down syndrome. My intentions at the time were to perform an act of charity, to assist people who struggled in areas that I didn't have to worry about. However, while working with people my age who were first learning to ride bikes, I began to form relationships that would alter my perspectives on confidence, attitude, and trust. Spending time with the bikers, their parents, and my fellow volunteers, I came to realize that the connections that we were forming were meaningful for everyone involved. I knew then that I wanted to provide a similar opportunity for people at my school. While working on the idea for a club that aimed to develop friendships between special education and general education students, I realized that I had no idea where the special education classroom was, nor had I ever known or been aware of anyone who'd known any of the special education students. Now, even more determined to integrate these people into the student body, I was able to track them down that fall, and my club quickly came together. Over the course of just several meetings, my fellow members and I were being rewarded with much more than the satisfaction of acting charitably. There is the feeling that comes when you break the walls that had previously existed between yourself and a person who differs from you, allowing for a connection to be formed. There is the feeling that comes when Tyler, who works with a limited vocabulary and speech ability, comes running towards me with an outstretched high five and his name on my lips. There is the feeling that comes when Sam, a girl who had seemed to prefer her Harry Potter books to her fellow club members for company, and opted to spend meetings secluded in the classroom hammock instead of seated around our table, approaches me to ask whether I'm free over the weekend. Separate from the satisfaction earned by forming connections with those who had seemed unreachable are the valuable new perspectives to be gained from those who differ from you. I've allowed myself to become inspired by focusing not on the disabilities of the special education students, but instead on their abilities. Carter is a brain cancer survivor. She is also a horseback riding champion. Her ability to gather the confidence needed to excel despite having faced a major challenge is shared among her special education classmates. A number of students in special education demonstrate also the incredibly rare ability to live in the moment. When told that there will be cookie decorating at our next meeting, they cheer. And I mean, with their fists up in the air and everything. They throw themselves into the planning of a Halloween party, the belting out of Christmas carols. The ability of these people who face a lifetime of challenges to enjoy small pleasures wholeheartedly has inspired me to minimize my worries and appreciate what seemingly insignificant moments have to offer. Another outstanding ability among the special education students lies in their tendency to be unconditionally friendly, polite, selfless, and warm. When I enter their classroom, I am greeted by a chorus of my name, along with hugs from every direction. I can always expect Kate, who knows just about every classic Disney song by heart, to ask me how I've been, and then to tell me that she thinks I'm gorgeous. Keith, a master balloon artist, will often let me know that I am one of his favorite people in the entire world. The limitless kindness of these people who are labeled socially challenged is a refreshing reminder of the ways in which people should strive to treat others. Don't they sound wonderful? But many overlook these people before getting a chance to experience the wonderful perspectives, the gifts they have to offer. When I set up my table at the school club day fair, where students could explore and sign up to join clubs that interested them, I was extremely excited to let more people into this incredible world that I had discovered. But I quickly came to the realization that not everyone shared my enthusiasm. Most were drawn in by the layout of candy on my table, but many were quick to pull out as soon as they discovered who they were being given a chance to meet, muttering an uncomfortable no thank you before ducking to hide themselves among the crowd and hurrying away. I was frustrated. I wanted to pull these people back in and just convey to them how amazing the special education students were, and how meaningful a relationship with them was for everyone involved. I wanted them to understand, to appreciate the way I did. Then, I thought back to where I was when I signed up to volunteer at Club 21, how I had wanted to do a good thing for others, but couldn't have imagined what I would get out of it myself. To have the lessons and perspectives of a person fully communicated to you, to truly internalize the gifts that someone has to offer, you must form a personal relationship with them. I have shared with you the insights that I have gained from my special education friends with the hopes that you will become inspired both to internalize these perspectives yourselves, as well as to take opportunities to connect with people who differ from you. This could mean approaching someone who is outwardly different, or it could mean not shying away from someone once you've realized that you don't have much in common with them. It could mean ridding yourself of any discomfort that might exist at first, of any assumptions that you might associate with a person. No matter what it entails to get to know someone, you will always be rewarded with some amount of knowledge, understanding, or perspective. And the more different types of people you know, and the more significant the differences are, the greater these rewards will be.